No puedes. ¿Verdad? Vamos a ver ahí sí. A ver cómo piensa ganarle. Porque me interesa saber qué piensa Cejudo de todo.
My name is Triple C. I am the greatest combat athlete of all time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Tell the Tape, where I'm going to be breaking down, that's right, Israel Adesanya.
Tiene un corte en el pómulo Cejudo. Lo cortaron en un sparring. Está entrenando ya duro Cejudo para Sterling.
Alex Pereira 4. Guys, this video wouldn't be possible without our sponsor, Cookie Go. Whenever you guys looking to indulge, you guys want some good cookies, you guys want the munch, you guys love chocolate chip, you guys love cookies and cream, you guys love peanut butter like Triple C does, you guys make sure and Alex Pereira. Anyhow, enough talk. Let's get to the stats. So welcome to Tell the Tape, where I'm going to be dissecting, that's right, Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. The first thing that I see when I see this is right here. It took this man 8 fights to become the UFC champion. But you know why, though? He was able to get to Israel.
Hay gente que lo ha logrado más rápido igual. Gente que lo logró rapidísimo. Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva fue campeón rapidísimo. Brock Lesnar fue campeón rapidísimo también de la UFC. Estoy seguro que fue campeón primero que Pereira también. Hay más, ¿eh? Estoy seguro que hay más gente que ha sido campeón antes de las 8 peleas.
That quick is because this man opened his mouth. This man had 2 wins over this guy, and then eventually ended up being the third. Israel Adesanya, super experienced fighter. 23 and 2. Pretty crazy, man, for MMA. Like, I had no idea he had that many fights. You know, 50 KOs, 0 submissions, 6 KOs, 0 submissions. So again, there's no submissions.
Los dos son unos bultos en el piso.
With either one of them. They're both the same height. You know, Israel has a 1-inch reach advantage on him, and he's just a little older. And now I would like to break down the strengths of Alex Pereira. The strengths of Alex Pereira. Guys, let me tell you something about this man. This man, the first thing I think of him is right here, is power. Super power, and he has a durability to him, which makes him extremely, extremely dangerous. One thing that I will say too about Alex Pereira, what makes him dangerous too, is his damn composure. Guys, when Israel Adesanya hit him with that left hook, I want to say the end of round 1, he was able to kind of be wobbled, but then come back normal as he possibly could.
Yeah,
and I think that's also what makes Alex Pereira extremely special.
Ahí tienes razón. Israel Adesanya en el primer asalto lo conecta a Pereira y Pereira está... además de que se recupera muy rápido también. Se recupera rapidísimo Pereira, bro. Es impresionante cómo se recupera.
He may not have the best... he may not be super experienced in the sport of mixed martial arts, but something that he does have, especially a fight against Israel Adesanya, is he has combat experience. I mean,
tiene 3 victorias sobre Israel Adesanya, imagínate tú. Si no va a tener experiencia de combate.
Of fights in kickboxing and developed somewhat of good defense with Glover Teixeira training out there with him. And he's been able to develop that experience with, when you just keep it here with Alex, you're in trouble. I don't care who you are or what you've done. But this man right now, at 185 pounds, he is the most dangerous striker, and this is why he is the UFC champion. But what really defines him too is that beautiful left hook.
Siempre dicen que es el gancho de izquierda nada más. Bro, para mí él te conecta con cualquiera de los dos brazos y es letal, hermano. Letal. Con cualquiera de los dos brazos que te conecte. Es letal.
I think that he has, the one that he caught Sean Strickland with, the one that he caught Israel Adesanya with, you know, made him do the stanky legs, put him on rollerblades. This is what makes this man extremely, extremely dangerous. With power to the left hook, with combat experience, and the fact that his face never moves. He's here the whole time. He's looking at you the whole time.
Bro, una cosa que les quiero decir. ¿No los asusta la cara de Pereira? Pereira es un tipo que fácil te puede actuar de malo en cualquier película, bro. Yo lo miro y te juro que tiene cara de asesino malo, brother. Con todos los tatuajes y todo eso que tiene. O sea, hay gente como René ZZ, que tiene tatuajes, pero la cara no le cambia. O sea, tienen cara de bueno. Pero Pereira tiene cara de malo, bro. A mí Pereira la cara es como... Este tipo es malo, bro. Tiene cara de malo siempre, men. Zarpado, los agujeros en las mejillas, todo. O sea, todas sus facciones es de malo de película, bro.
And these are notes that all you fighters and all you fans should probably take notes. Now let's dissect his weaknesses.
Lucha.
Alex Pereira's weaknesses. Number 1.
Puso grappling, yo creo que lucha más bien. Bueno, las dos cosas.
Right here. His grappling. His grappling. If Israel Adesanya was able to take him down and control him.
Yo pensé que iba a poner el wrestling también porque O sea, en grappling, Pereira creo que es malísimo. Pero es que en lucha también es malísimo. Yo pusiera las dos cosas.
For that much of a time, then there's a way to beat this dude. There's a big hole in there, but he just happens to match up with a guy like Izzy, whose takedowns are not that nice. They're actually pretty sloppy. What else? Izzy has, you know, Izzy
Israel Adesanya, ahí le pone has tasted his chin 2 times. O sea, como que 2 veces le ha probado la mandíbula. Y es verdad, una que le hicieron un conteo de protección en kickboxing y después fue que Pereira lo noqueó. La otra en esta pelea en MMA y después Pereira lo noquea también. O sea, esto tú lo puedes poner como una debilidad o no. Porque las 2 veces que Israel Adesanya le ha tocado la mandíbula a Alex Pereira, Pereira después viene y lo tumba. O sea, entonces...
tested him in his chin 2 times. And if we go back to all his fights, I mean, this man has been touched, boom, and he's been able to come back in. But for how long will this last? How long? My arrows are like upside down. How long will this actually last? And those are only 2 times.
Esa misma pregunta la podemos hacer con Israel Adesanya. ¿Cuánto le va a durar la mandíbula a Israel Adesanya? Que aguantó varios golpes y se mantuvo de pie de Pereira. ¿Cuánto? O sea,
hard fought fight with a 4-ounce glove. Just imagine in a sport like mixed martial arts where it's a 4-ounce glove. And then the last one, the most important one, is right here. MMA experience. With 8 fights, already has a UFC belt, but how good is he really? How does he match up against a guy like Robert Whittaker who can mix it all? Yeah, he could beat Israel, but how does he match up with Apollo Bohashinia, who also brings a wrestling and jiu-jitsu threat? You know, Jared Cannonier, who could take...
Acosta yo creo que lo noquea, bro. Acosta yo creo que lo noquea. De verdad, Acosta yo creo que lo noquea. Además que Costa no tiene cardio ninguno, o sea... No sé. Yo creo que Khamzat Chimaev sí sería un peligro para él, pero Costa...
Take people down a very, very
no sé cómo lo vean ustedes. ¿Cómo lo ven ustedes?
I mean, these are the questions to be asked, and this is what I'll be looking in order for me to expose Alex Pereira. And now, let's move to the one and only Frozen. That's right, Israel Adesanya.
Fortalezas de Israel Adesanya.
Man, I do want to add something here.
Fintas.
My producer did.
Las fintas con las piernas, lower boy.
Remember him? Remember the guy that owes me a steak dinner? Is his spirit of competition. Yeah, sorry, man. You know, people call me Dr. Cejudo sometimes, but his spirit of competition, whether I like him or not, the dude has that spirit of competition. He does want it.
Pues si no entendieron el chiste que quiso hacer, dijo, la gente a veces me llama Doctor Cejudo porque los doctores escriben con letra fea.
He really does. He enjoys the limelight. He enjoys being the center of attention, and he will do his flips, tricks, and trades in order for him to, you know, boost his ego a little bit. But that's also what makes Israel good. His fakes and fakes. And I sometimes I wonder if you middleweights at 185 pounds even watch what he's doing, because he'll pull people in. He does a really good job with his lower body fakes, and then he'll come back. He'll get you to come in. He'll either kick you or he'll punch you as soon as you get into his fight zone. His face, his twitchiness. You know, to me, this is why Israel is beating people right here. Just something as simple as his fakes.
Una flecha que valga la pena, hermano.
Not just that, but also his composure. And one thing that I will give him credit for is even when Robert Whittaker did take him down, he always pressed Robert Whittaker. And that just showed me like, okay, this guy gets the game. Because when somebody doesn't get a takedown or you're able to stand up on your feet, sometimes people tend to kind of like wibble wobble, go out and do certain things like that. But Israel does a really good job of staying in that kick range, as what people want to call it. I call it something else. But he stays and he's able to press you, maybe get you to throw, get you to come in. That's when he'll whack you, start chopping your legs down. Yep, his confidence. His confidence.
Pero aquí no estoy de acuerdo con Cejudo. De hecho, yo la confianza lo hubiese puesto en las debilidades. Ahora mismo Israel Adesanya no puede tener ningún tipo de confianza después que Pereira lo ha vencido 3 veces. En esta no estoy de acuerdo con Cejudo. No estoy de acuerdo con que Israel Adesanya esté confiado en esta pelea. No estoy de acuerdo. No estoy de acuerdo. Si al contrario, yo creo que lo peor que tiene Israel Adesanya contra Alex Pereira es un laqueo en la confianza.
Confidence is what makes Israel. That goes back to this spirit of competition. You know, he believes he's the greatest ever. He believes he can walk on water, and if you believe that, then okay. You know.
Then okay, ellos te pueden noquear. Digo, Alex Pereira te puede noquear. Si tú crees que puedes caminar sobre el agua, genial, pero Alex Pereira te puede noquear. Y esa falsa confianza fue la que lo llevó a que lo noquearan en la última pelea. No lo sé, men. No sé si están de acuerdo con Henry Cejudo en esta, ¿eh? ¿Están de acuerdo con que Israel Adesanya se tiene confianza acá? No lo sé.
Make it great. I don't. Or maybe I do. And the last but
Ser pretencioso es una cosa y tenerse fe y confianza es otra, muy diferente.
not least is leg kicks. Chopping people down.
Pero, por ejemplo, en la pelea pasada, las leg kicks, quien más las metió fue Alex Pereira. Quien más lastimó en las piernas fue Alex Pereira y Israel
He will
Adesanya.
invest like he
No
did
sé,
with
no
Roy
sé.
Romero. He will invest in his leg
No
kicks
sé.
like he did with Robert Whitaker, and then eventually start coming up and then take his head off. You know, these are Israel Adesanya's strengths, and this is why he was.
Pero, ¿por qué tú quieres que le gane como a Eber Romero? Yo quiero que gane. A mí no me importa cómo gane. Yo quiero que gane. No me importa, la verdad, cuál sea la estrategia de pelea. No me interesa.
able to defend his title for so many years. But now, let's get to the real factor, his weaknesses. Israel Adesanya's weaknesses. Number one to me, his stance, his position. He's too wide. Israel's stance is like this.
Muy amplio.
You see, this is why, and I said it before, if you guys watch my past 5 feedbacks that I did on Israel Adesanya, it's like, why isn't nobody kicking his damn legs?
Alex
Chopping
Pereira
these
sí lo
things
hizo.
down.
Alex Pereira sí lo hizo.
Because he's too much like this. It's hard to get out.
Alex
When
Pereira
your
sí le
stance is
pateó
too
las
wide, like
piernas
McGregor, like Israel
zarpado.
Adesanya, yeah, you could kick, but you could also be kicked. It's super
El problema es que para él es importante tener las piernas abiertas porque cuando tú abres más las piernas, puedes patear más duro. Por eso yo creo que Israel Adesanya tiene esa postura también.
hard when your stance is super wide. It's hard for you to get out. His stance should be more like this. I think if Israel could really change that, he'd become a different fighter. But because that's all he's ever done is stick that leg out there. And this is the reason why Alex Pereira nailed it. And I swear to you, I said it in fight feedback, attack this man's legs. Number one. Number two is wrestling.
El wrestling lo va a poner, la lucha lo va a poner como una debilidad. Yo creo que probablemente Israel Adesanya tenga más lucha. Fíjate, le puso el grappling a Pereira y le puso el wrestling a Israel Adesanya como debilidad. Yo creo que Israel Adesanya tiene más lucha que Alex Pereira. Llámenme loco, pero yo creo que Israel Adesanya demostró en la pelea pasada tener más lucha que Pereira. Estoy bastante seguro que lo derribó, aunque sea una vez. Bastante seguro estoy.
His wrestling is super suspect. Super suspect. He did have the ability to get up against a lot of people.
Su
But-
kriptonita es Alex Pereira.
When you
No,
get
it
a
is.
guy who has better striking than you, what are you going to use? How are you going to do it? You're going to outstrike a guy who beat you 3 times in a row? Like Israel, give attention to this and really believe in this, bro. Because if you do, man, then you'd be a whole nother level of fighter.
Ok. Lo está poniendo como debilidad, pero en el sentido de que si él lo empleara más, estaría como en el siguiente nivel. Ok, lo entiendo. No, sí, le doy la razón entonces a Judo en ese sentido. Israel Adesanya debería haber empleado más lucha con Pereira, sin duda.
Yeah. And right here, he's stagnant. He'll fake, but he'll stay in that position for too long. You know what I mean? He'll stay in that position rather than kind of moving his feet, kind of getting that glide and then start going.
Le
Sometimes
faltó desplazamiento. Estoy con Cejudo también en esta.
he'll stay put.
Ujú.
You know, does he have that conditioning of kind of moving laterally, you know, other than fakes from the bottom, fakes up top? Do you have other
¿Ustedes recuerdan lo que le hizo en esta última pelea a Chito Vera Cory Sanhagen? Eso es lo que debería hacer Israel Adesanya, que tiene para hacérselo a Pereira. Constantemente moviéndose a los laterales, o sea, desplazamiento y no quedarse tanto tiempo de alguna manera estático en un lugar.
stuff that you can maybe clinch and get into? And then, yeah, not but not least, is kryptonite. I don't think it's a mental block. I just think at that time, Alex Pereira is just a better striker than him. And that's a question that I have for Israel Adesanya. How good are you here? Anybody can beat you. There's a lot of people that can beat me, even in wrestling. But when it comes to this, ain't no man on this planet beating me. How good are you here, Izzy? How good is your MMA? How good can you mix your striking with your wrestling? You know? This is the breakdown of the weaknesses that I see, the strength and weaknesses that I
Interesante
see
lo
with Israel
planteado por
Adesanya
Cejudo.
and Alex Pereira.
Interesante.
And now watch. from their third fight. I mean, these are the statistics here. You know, significant strikes, 86 to
Contra 91, bro.
Significant strike.
Eso significa que Pereira conectó más que Israel Adesanya.
This man got all of these. I think it was, what is it, round 5 when he finished them? The majority of these. So you also want to say...
Claro, la mayoría de los golpes conectados en el round. No estoy tan de acuerdo porque lo que pasa es que los golpes significantes también incluyen las patadas, incluyen todo. Yo qué sé.
How good is your stamina, dude? You know, accuracy, you know.
Israel Adesanya es más joven, debería tener más cardio que Pereira.
They're both pretty, but again, a lot
y pesa menos también.
of times in that third fight, this is where this man came in. He was a lot more accurate. So this number
57, o sea, tira menos y conecta más. Ahí es, pero tampoco la diferencia es tan grande. O sea, 53%. Tampoco es una barbaridad. O sea, no, la diferencia es 4%. O sea, me parece que esta estadística está tomada con pinza. Me parece que esta no me dice nada, o sea.
You see? A little different. Strikes thrown 140 to 119. Takedowns 1 to takedowns. And then they both took each other once. But look at the difference here. And this is where I feel if Izzy had a good coach and a good tactician, I'm sure he does. What they're doing at City Kickboxing, you know, they're producing great champions. They really are.
Mira, Israel Adesanya le hizo un takedown que está puesto ahí. Entonces, era lo que yo les decía. Ya Israel Adesanya lo ha tirado a él.
This is where you can expose him.
Yo me acuerdo que lo había... Pero le dan un takedown a Pereira también. Pereira le hace un takedown a Israel Adesanya. ¿Ustedes recuerdan que Pereira le hizo un takedown a Israel Adesanya? ¿Sí? No me acordaba de eso. Me voy a ver la pelea de nuevo. No me acordaba de eso. Ah, es el que Pereira lo tira, pero él queda abajo. Claro, pero eso no es un takedown. O sea, Pereira hace un intento de derribo, Israel Adesanya cae arriba. O sea, bueno, se lo marcaron como takedown. Yo qué sé, sí, me acuerdo. Ya, me acuerdo de lo que tú estás diciendo, pero eso no era un takedown. Porque es que Israel Adesanya es el que queda arriba. No sé cómo medir ahí los takedowns.
6 minutes and 34 seconds.
El Currix, gracias por la suscripción, brother.
You know what I'm saying? You might have lost in all of this, but this tells you something. You know, I base everything based off.
Claro, mira la diferencia de tiempo de control. Israel Adesanya controló en el piso 6:34, mientras Pereira, no sé, esos 31 segundos que... Me voy a ver la pelea de nuevo para ver si Pereira controló 31 segundos. Pues te juro que no me acuerdo de Pereira controlando a Israel Adesanya arriba en el piso. O sea,
this right here, control time tells you so much.
Tengo que verme la pelea de nuevo.
How is it that you're going to beat the
la voy a ver hoy de nuevo.
The king right now?
Hoy por la noche me la voy a ver.
How? That looks a little weird. My crown sucks, but you see what I'm saying? Like, how is it that he's going to beat a guy like Poatan who has that strength, that power? I can tell you guys right now, there's two options. You either take him down, and I try to be as simple as I can. You use the time control up top, or you point fight. You point fight this thing, because it's not about, you're going to know this, Israel, it's not about the crowd. Don't get into this Michael Chandler type stuff. Don't get into like the whole roars. And,
Segundo está de acuerdo conmigo. O sea, no busques ese estilo de pelea en el que intercambies con Pereira porque vas a salir perdiendo siempre. O yo estoy de acuerdo con él, a decirlo bien.
It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
Y esto es lo que yo le estaba diciendo ahorita que me estaba comentando por ahí. No importa si ganas por una pulgada o por una milla, como dice Henry Cejudo, lo importante es que él gane. Ya está.
You know, that's a Cejudo phrase too, if you guys don't know. So prediction time. Who is it that's going to win the quadrilogy? It all depends if Israel made those adjustments in that fight. If Israel did not add somebody to his camp, it's going to be the same guy. It really is. And no offense to any of his coaches. I see this a lot. And there's one thing that I've always done is I've always brought somebody new in to really bring in and to challenge me in other positions that I probably need help on. That's non-biased. That's strictly business. But if Israel Adesanya is keeping the same, it's not about loyalty. Because remember, guys, you're a true champion is not loyal to his team. It's not loyal to him. It's not loyal to himself. You know what it is? You have to be loyal to your dream. And if you're loyal to your dream, you will become a winner. This is what I feel, that if he made those transitions, I can see Izzy playing the distance game, point fighting, and then maybe look for something big to eventually take him down. Because he did, as we saw before, he had 6 minutes and 34 seconds of control time. What does that tell you? That tells you that you have something there. Take him into the deeper rounds and then start looking for your takedowns. Maybe point fight him for the first 3 and the next 2, maybe start using your grappling. Again, you need that tactical sense, but I just think Israel is he's stuck. He just believes he can beat him in his style. So for that reason, I just can't. And I'm actually cheering.
Ahí estoy de acuerdo con Cejudo. Él piensa que puede vencer en ese intercambio de tú a tú a Pereira y yo creo que no puede. No se ha dado cuenta que no puede, que la pegada de Pereira te deja seco. O sea,
somewhat cheering for Israel,
deja seco.
Not really, you know, because I haven't seen enough from Israel, from the transitions. Did he add somebody? I just feel like this man's power, the fact that he's already beaten him 3 times, I think 4th time is he just puts a stamp on it. Izzy, I want to go with you. I like you, even though it seems like I hate you. Actually,
le pasa lo mismo que a mí a Cejudo.
Good things, and you've been a lot of great competitors. But to go along with your fashion, I'm going to put some nice little earrings on you with your nice little necklace. But I'm going to have to go with none other than Alex Pereira. Guys, thank you guys for watching. I'm your host, Henry Cejudo, a.k.a.
Bueno, gente, yo lo voy a dejar por aquí. Yo también estoy con Cejudo. Creo que Pereira vuelve a ganar. Salvo que Israel Adesanya haga algo espectacular en lucha, cambie algo. Yo siento que pierde, ¿no?